The snow that falls from the sky is never truly pure.
Still here? Well, I guess this isn't the kind of story you hear just anywhere. Trust me, it's about to get a lot more intriguing. If we are going to tell this story, we have to go to Shinjuku, Tokyo, a city flooded with light where the darkness only grows deeper. Tonight, it's a story about a poisoned apple. This is his tragedy. What if Snow White has been a man? From here on, just follow me.
The Shira Group, one of Japan's most powerful corporations. That's where it began. A child was born. Skin like snow, eyes deep and sharp. Lip was unnaturally vivid. They called him Snow White. People believed it. That child would bring the family back to glory. But here's the thing. The world doesn't keep beautiful things around for very long. The chairman died just a few days after the child was born. No one knows, not even now. After that day, something unseen collapsed. You couldn't see it, but something in the air had changed. Snow White's mother, she used to be the brightest one in the room, but in an instant, she became nothing, and then almost too naturally, he stepped in, the vice chairman, her husband's brother. That man, there was something off about him from the start. Before he took the company, he took the house first. Every morning, he stood before the mirror in his dressing room. It wasn't just a mirror. It had AI. Mirror, mirror, who's the most handsome of them all? At first, it never changed. You are vice chairman. He smiled, and that smile just kept getting longer. But at some point, the mirror, just for a moment, started to hesitate. And eventually, that day came. Snow White is the most beautiful. The vice chairman no longer looked at the mirror. He started looking at Snow White.
お前さ、本当よくできてるよな。
He said, and it stayed. That night, he stood alone before the mirror. He said nothing. The mirror responded. Snow White. He didn't smile. A few days later, he disappeared, and the cameras skipped that moment. People said kidnapping, an accident, he ran. But here's the thing. Sometimes I think he didn't vanish. He escaped. After that, it got dirty. Kabukicho. Neon eating the night. A host club. The apple. That's where he stayed. Did he forget or choose to forget? No one knows. There was one thing you couldn't deny. He was irresistible and dangerous. He learned fast how to make people love him. A glance, fingertips, his voice. And they fell apart. And that's when he understood. Love isn't something you feel. It's something you use. He chose not to live as a man, but as something people needed. Every night, someone new, a different name, and lies softly whispered. Something died, quietly, emotion or memory. No one knows. Many came. Only 7 were used. Reika, she asked.
ねえ、私のこと愛してる？
He smiled.
愛ってね、感情じゃないよ。選ぶものなんだ。
She gave him everything, and then she disappeared. Yumi. Money was her world. For him, she rewrote the flow. And in the end, she took everything, even herself, with it. Sorry, she made the truth. For him, she turned lies into reality. And for that, she erased herself. Himeka, a woman from the world of blood and drugs. For him, she became a blade. She was exposed. And then she was gone. He didn't even remember her name. Erika, she ruled the gaze. For him, she turned him into a god. And herself into pieces. Nozomi, the law was her domain. For him, she shut her eyes. And in the end, she shut down her own life. And the last, Haruka, she was the only one who truly he loved. She trusted him, she chose him, and for him, she gave everything. The next day, they found her with an empty bottle, nothing left, no one knows why. Through the 7, he built his power, shares, information, narrative, violence. Everything placed like chess game. And one day, he stood before the shareholders.
白雪だ。戻ってきたわけじゃない。完成したんだ。
After that, the Shira group wasn't Shira's anymore. It was his, Snow White's. For the last time, he returned to that room, the mirror, the same place.
行かねよ。行かねよ。一番綺麗なのは誰だ？
The answer came late.
白雪か
He smiled. Then, he pointed the gun at the mirror. He pulled the trigger. The mirror broke. But not just that. Something within collapsed. He went to the room. The vice chairman was in a coma. In his hand, a rose and an old teddy bear. He placed them by his side. No words. He walked away.
No one really knows. Dead, gone, or maybe still alive somewhere. But here's the thing. In Kabukicho, names don't die that easily. White Snow, still around they say. The first time I saw him, he was just a kid. The last time, he was not. And sometimes I think about it. Was he always a monster? Or did we turn him into one? That bite, a curse, or his decision? That's where we end it. So, don't say a word. Too sweet.